So it was coming up to time for me to make my next commentary, and I was kind of worried what I'd put up about. But then, out of nowhere, guess what YouTube channel made yet another colossal fuck up? Well, for those of you that haven't already seen, Buzzfeed have published a video called Beta Male, which is effectively calling out 4chan. Yeah, they decided to call out 4chan. As you could see from my screenshot, No Fuckers has already made a video on this, and I wouldn't have even had the idea to talk about this topic if it wasn't for that video, because I saw it on my subscription feed, so I'll leave a link to it in the description. You might want to go check that out as well. Anyway, back to the main point. If any of you have heard of the rules on the internet, for example, Rule 34, we don't talk about Rule 34. But there's rules to the internet, right? And I'm pretty sure rule number 1 should be, you do not fuck with 4chan, because they will hit you like a steamroller. Alright, with that bit of research for you all students, let's start the video. Hey, with a thumbnail like that, it looks like he's listening to some Nightcore. What a solid lad. Either that or this is a secret honeypot mission that I never discovered.
Oh, fucking way!
Oh my god. And that, kids, is a perfect example of Rule 34 at work. And this is where we get to the good stuff, because to a 4chan user, this is pretty much heresy. For a normie to try and be using 4chan stuff like this, it's effectively like an atheist putting on the Pope's robes and declaring that God is false in the middle of the Vatican. And as if things weren't already bad enough for this character they're using, they also make him basically only be friends with men, as in he just can't even get friends with a girl, like, let alone get laid. He can't even make friends with women, he's just that bad. And also, as well as that, they say that he's jobless. Two things that I want to know from this scene are who made this caption, because that is something that is just truly beautiful. I'm going to start using that somehow. Secondly, why instead of going to his date, the one thing he's been trying to get all video, did my man stand outside and have his Vietnam flashbacks instead of meeting the girl? Alright, so for his next date, our brave hero basically saves some woman from getting hit by a car, and this somehow results in him getting a date with her rather than, I don't know, a thank you or a thank you. And the helpful comments by those anons trying to help this guy, they get even better during this part on advising him. Alright, so then our boy gets ready for his date. And as you can see, he's clearly pretty freaking confident if he's buying all of that, but I'll just show you the aftermath of this planning.
Tactical nuke incoming!
I'm just kidding, sorry.
Oh no, it was fine. It was fine. It worked out.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
No, thanks for coming.
All right, bye.
Bye. Yeah, I'll see you again soon.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, great.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
I'm telling you now, mate, if a girl says that to you, you're probably not seeing her ever again, let alone soon, but good luck. I mean, at least you can go back to your anime girls, right?
Yeah.
Cool, what an absolute savage. But to be fair, mate, you didn't really get cucked. Look on the bright side here. I mean, for you to get cucked, it's not like you were married to her or even technically in a relationship with her, and it's not like she was actually sleeping with other people while you knew about it or something like that. That's what makes you a cuck.
Hello.
Right, so this is obviously supposed to be the next girl he's going to try and get with, but what I want to know is, has someone say hi to them? and then jumps to this conclusion. Let's be honest though, those little text messages are probably the best parts of this video, to be honest, and they only get better from this point on, I promise you. In fact, let's just have a quick little look at what's to come.
Who's that for? Oh, sorry, I can't. Excuse me.
So Fred, there's a few things that I really need to talk through with you. I've been hearing about inappropriate behavior.
Okay, I can acknowledge that maybe him buying over £1,000 or dollar, whatever it was, gift for her before they're even dating is probably a bad idea, right? But I don't see why she reported him to human resources for trying to give her a present. If anything, she should probably have reported him to human resources for this. But anyways, moving on. No one who's sad and lonely decides to watch like a beauty vlog channel to then comment, I bet she could take a dick. That is, I actually have very few words. Like, I know no one who's struggling to get a girlfriend or who's been rejected but has then decided to do that. Cool, why does this sound familiar? Oh yeah, the beginning of the video. Guess we're gone full cycle now. That's some Matrix level quote right there. I'm half expecting Morpheus to jump out the wall any second. And that's pretty much the end of the video. So as you guys can see, like, if you're going out on the streets, you need to be careful, because these beta males, they're everywhere and they're coming for you. If you're not careful, they're gonna comment lols at you and they're gonna make you beta too. So when you're out, make sure you've got your anti-beta spray in case you get jumped by Pepe94 or this guy here. But long story short, anyone who pays attention to YouTube knows Buzzfeed gets bombarded with people criticising them, and in some circumstances, like these for example, it's quite acceptable because Buzzfeed are talking out of their assholes.
Why are all of you talking about our penises?
Why do you think Asians can't be the stars of movies? There aren't going to be any Asian celebrities out there to cast if we haven't been given a chance yet.
Just to prove my point, I thought off the top of my head some notable Asian actors that I remember. And as for that guy who's asking why everyone's going on about his willy, don't flatter yourself, mate. No one cares. If you feel the need to bring it up, it probably is tiny, and I myself, I'm straight, so no thank you. But for some of their videos, it's not really relevant, and some of their videos are harmless fun. So I understand that Buzzfeed feel the need to try and speak out against all these people saying bad things about them, considering they're not all bad, although a lot of these people do have quite a big point. But for you to go against 4chan, that's the equivalent of going against a cement wall. You can punch it as much as you like, but it's just gonna hurt your hand. And one of two things will happen back. Either the cement wall won't even have to do anything and won't care because your hand's now broken, or the cement wall will fall on you and crush you. And if the second happens, I would not want to be Buzzfeed in a few days' time. Anyway, that is it for this video. As I said, links mentioned will be in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, consider liking the video. If you're new, maybe subscribe, that'd be nice. Anyway, I'll see you later.
I'm left behind, obeyed the line.
Normie's in my thread.